think I came up with how I exactly want to run the deck for my profile. So tonight's just a lot of testing to sort of see if this is how I actually want to profile it. And we actually have a really amazing hand. The Parallel Exceed is really amazing, and then having like any of the Appliancers is really good. We're gonna normal summon this Breaker Bunkle, I believe. This is actually one of the first times that I've ever had all three in, or actually two Breaker Bunkles, and these two is like perfect for what you want. So we can actually special summon this from the hand, but we don't really, yeah. So we will activate Socket Roll to actually special summon that to the field. So when we special Socket Roll, that's going to allow us to then copy the name with our Copy Buckle. Okay, opponent might have a response. Our opponent does have 3 trap cards, so we do need to take note of that. Okay, so no response from the opponent. We'll just go in with our Copy Buckle, and then we'll copy the name of Socket Roll. Waiting on another response, and nothing. So we'll special Copy Buckle, and then we can chain the effect of Socket Roll, which will allow us to special another socket from the deck, which is amazing. This is like our full combo, and we still haven't even gotten out Parallel Exceed yet, which is really cool. Alright, so we'll get a Socket Roll from the deck. Roll that right on out. And we should be able to do some, actually quite a bit of special summoning from the extra. So we will go into our Celtipus. So we will take these two, go into Celtipus, and then we will chain the effect of our Parallel Exceed and special to one of the zones of Celtipus. I got a bad feeling that our opponent's got a Torrential Tribute or something down there. Which, actually, I'm not sure about the Copy Buckle, but I believe that the Copy Buckle engrave, or is it... if an Appliancer monster will be destroyed by a card effect, banish this instead. So we can hopefully, if our opponent uses Torrential Tribute or something, hopefully we can stop it with our Copy Buckle that's in the graveyard. That would be the most optimal move there. So we will actually take these 2 Parallel Exceed. Those are in here especially with our for our Baguska if our opponent makes us go first. But we're actually going to go into Codebreaker Virus Swordsman. And this is actually a new card in the deck, but now that he is co-linked, I can use his effect and special a Codebreaker 0 Day from the deck. Really from anywhere I can special summon. What do we have here? Ooh, Fogblade. Okay, so that'll negate that. So that's actually a pretty good move, because then, so basically you go into 0 Day, and then you go into like the Link 3, and then you can just basically go into whatever you want. We still can't use Pot of Avarice yet, but we will be able to, how about we go into, yeah, let's do, get rid of the Copy, well, yeah, we'll get rid of the Copy Buckle, and then we'll go into Vacuole Font, and, I mean, do we want to use Vacuole Font? Maybe, yeah, let's activate Avarice first, actually. So we'll actually put all of these back into the deck, which is amazing. And then, actually, I should have used Vacuole Font first, because we want to get this Copy Buckle into the graveyard. So we will pitch that, and that Fogblade isn't really doing too much. We'll get rid of this just in case. Vacuole Font is actually super duper good. We can activate Electrolyrical World, which will we'll probably take another of the Breaker Bunkle. Then we have Battle and Card Destruction Protection. This is actually going phenomenally well. Overall, for an Appliancer deck, this is going really, really well. So we'll go into Battle Phase, and then we will attack. Oh, and then with Electrolyrical World, Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We really don't want to do that. We'll just, yeah. We don't really want to move the vacuum font. We'll leave him co-linked. Co-linking is definitely still better than non-co-linking. If an appliance monster you control, you're battling. Oh, it's only the monster that battles besides this. Okay, so then we'll go to end phase and pass to the opponent. So this link card can't be targeted by your opponent's card effects or their monster's attacks. So at least our Celtipus is protected for now. And then we can stop one attack from our Breaker Bunkle. So that will be nice having that as well. Oh, so far our opponent doesn't look like they're comboing off too hard. But then again, Phantom Knights sort of do better as the turn goes on. And they drew Foolish Burial. So they can sort of set up now, I think. Yeah, Vacuole Font would be much better if he was a quick effect, to be honest. Okay, so our opponent's going Foolish Burial. Good to know. Oh. Phantom Knight's Wing. Underrated card, actually. More Phantom Knights people should actually play that card. It's really good. I mean, it's like a second copy of your Fog Blade. It's really, really good, and people just do not utilize it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we probably could have taken the Celtipus and the Virus Swordsman, and we could have gone into Appliancer or something. That would have actually been a smarter play. The Vacuole Font, any of the Link 1s cannot be used as Link material the turn that they're summoned, but the Celtipus can. So, I should have done that. So, is our opponent going to go to Rusty Bardiche next? Yep, there's the Rusty. Rusty is so dumb. That card should not have come off the ban list. Not that it's like super duper broken, but it just has the ability to be really broken in both PK Fire and Orcus. Back in the day, it was just nuts. Okay. Okay, so our opponent pitched a couple. Okay, so we got another Fog Blade. He'll probably be able to get that other Fog Blade into the graveyard. Well, unless he can't attack over our Virus Swordsman, I wouldn't doubt that. Oh, unless, I guess, I didn't see what he... Okay, yeah. So he really actually can't attack over too much. Because we're still co-linked. Or we're just linked. So you can attack the Vacuole Font. Oh, but Vacuole Font will also gain attack? This deck is actually a little bit complicated, to be honest. So your battling monster gains attack equal to the number of monsters co-linked to this times 1,000. No, we don't want to use Electrolytical World. Yeah, so our opponent's going to take damage. Right? Yeah, cool. Nice. Booyah. Always got to read the cards. You always think it's fun and games until you don't actually read what the cards do. That's actually not too bad. Like, keep in mind, we're keeping up with with our opponent's deck right now. So, okay, so our opponent's got Fog Blade, so we don't want to use Vacuole Font and like slip into that. That would not be optimal. What could we do to get around that? I'm really not totally sure. Destroy one card your opponent controls. Do we want to go into access code? I believe we could. Yeah. We would have a dark, and a dark. That doesn't really do us much. So what if we... Okay, let's actually activate this effect, and we'll special a socket roll and try to eat up that fog blade. Our opponent doesn't actually seem very intuitive, so maybe we can get this off and it'll work. So okay, so he is gonna let that go through. I was hoping that he would try to negate. That way we would be able to get around his second fog blade. But why don't we just take a bunch of these guys, and we could probably, do we want to link up into, we don't want to go into Laundry Dragon necessarily because we can't link it off with other stuff. Unicorn is still going to be dark, so dark, oh man, I need a little bit more attributes. So I think we'll go into access codes. We'll take this, this, and this. Yeah, just go into access code, and then we'll use his effect. So he's at a lot of attack now. Be at 43, yes, and then we can use. Okay, so now he's gonna use the fog blade. Ooh, oh my gosh, this guy's so dumb. So okay, hello new viewer, good to see you. Hopefully we'll chat with you in the chat. But okay, so what our opponent just did, which was the mistake, is that we haven't even activated access code talker yet, which means that we can activate the vacuole font now to discard a card to destroy a card. So we'll discard the breaker buckle, destroy the fog blade, and then we'll be able to activate our access code talker anyways. Oh, he had a second fog blade. That's why. Yep. Okay. Fair point. Good move. Do we want to Monster Reborn into anything? We could do this. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, ooh, that is actually Underworld Goddess is actually really good against PK Fire, because we can negate our opponent's monster effects. We'll actually just kill our opponent here. So we'll activate Monster Reborn, get access code, and then then we can probably just go in for the kill, because our opponent can't activate any graveyard effects without our permission. So yep, so we'll just swing in there. Yes, we will negate that. Haha! Appliancer, best deck. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, our access code doesn't have the attack boost, so he's only a 2300 attack boy. That's okay. So our opponent already mistakenly used one fog blade up, and we have a once per turn graveyard effect negate, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we can let our opponent do whatever he wants with Torn Scales. That's fine, I think. If this card is Link summoned, target a Link monster. And then I don't think it has to be actually properly Link summoned for its other effect. So I think since it was back from the graveyard, we can actually still use his other effect. Oh, Underworld Goddess is a light attribute? I did not know that. So we can actually use Underworld Goddess. Yeah. For access code talker if she leaves the field or something. So is our opponent playing a lot of Burning Abyss or not? Okay, he is. So he could still go into like he's probably gonna XZ summon. Oh, he's going into Break Sword. That seems odd. I feel like, wouldn't it have been smarter to... Okay, so he wants to get... Okay, so he wants to get rid of that so that he can do graveyard effects, I guess. But, yeah, does he... What does he all have for graveyard? Because, like, what I'm curious about is he could have probably just gone into a Dante, but maybe he'll go into a Dante now? Okay, so he's got one level 3. Okay, now he's got 2, so he can probably go into a Dante. So that still works. Get 2 Phantom Knights with the same level in your graveyard, special summon them. Oh, but now they're level 4s. Okay, so he can still probably get rid of our access code with something. So what do we want to draw next turn? Hopefully, hopefully we could maybe draw like another Pot of Avarice, or even just Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, and we could actually take out our opponent's life points if we draw a Slumber. Because our opponent can probably kill us in 2 turns if we don't get anything else. Can he not get around the access code? No, he'll be able to get around it right now because he'll just XC summon. Okay. So he's gonna do that. And then I'll go into like Dark XZ. What? End phase? How? Special summon. How did he not have an XZ to go into? Oh, or did he use Pot of Prosperity earlier? Oh, okay, so now he's going to special break sword back. That's a good plan. That's a good one. Nice. Okay. So did he use Pot of Prosperity at the beginning of this? No. Okay, that was a different duel I'm thinking of. So, yeah, I'm not really sure why he didn't have like a level 4 to go into. It looks like... What has he got? He's got 20, 41... We can maybe survive this turn. That monster has 0 attack. I'm feeling okay that we can probably still survive. All it takes is for this Parallel Exceed to be able to go off. That would be pretty nice. If I link summon... Yeah, problem is though is how will I link summon to a spot where Parallel Exceed can summon? That is actually going to be kind of tough with sitting on one card. Okay, so he really wants a field spell, I guess. If this card's linked, summon, discard a card, and then he gets a continuous or a field spell. Okay. This guy should like hurry up. That would be nice. Man, I wonder if besides Access Code Talker there was anything better that I should have grabbed. Probably. We had the Underworld Goddess. I thought that it was actually a good move. Maybe I should have like held on. Like I should have waited. Yeah, now he's going full Dante, boy. Dante will be 20, so 25. I mean, he's got to be able to kill me here. He's got 76. He just needs 400 more attack. Can this guy just kill me? Give me one more turn. Oh, actually, if he gives me one more turn and we just draw one Appliancer, then we can just attack with a Laundry Dragon and we win. So that would actually be kind of cool. So this is his trap card. I think he's used all of his Phantom Knight boys. Eventually with the Phantom Knights engine, you just sort of start running out of resources. He's probably used up all of his... Has he used all Fog Blades? Yeah. So he's used all of his Fog Blades. He's used up a lot of his Phantom Knight boys. Alright, so we're going to have 400 life points to scoot on into next turn. Is he going to go into Beatrice? Beatrice would be the biggest thing. Or he'll probably go into a Zeus. Zeus would actually be worse. Come on, I just want to go into Laundry Dragon. Laundry OTK. Let's go! End phase. Ah, Machine Dupe. We'll set Machine Dupe as a bluff, and we'll see. We'll see what he does. Maybe he'll be scared, or maybe he'll give us even another turn. One more turn. This guy's playing Dangers in here. It's kind of interesting. I guess those would work. No, don't attack! Okay. That's fair. We did pretty good for, like, going up against PK Fire, though. That's alright. Okay. Cool. Let's go on to our next victim. Best of 3? Let's do a best of 3. Why not? Alright, Appliancers. I feel like Appliancers are more like a paper team? Yeah, because we have, like, the copy buckle. He's a copier. Oh, that's actually a very good hand. Okay. I don't like wasting usually like a socket roll for like the third socket summon, but like drawing 2 of the copy buckles is really good actually, or the breaker bunkle, because you summon the one, special out the socket roll and everything, and then like you can just like zippity doo off. It's pretty cool. So, and then we can use like we're actually like set up just like we were last duel, so we can use the Electro-Lyrical World in order to pick up the copy buckle, and then we have our Appliancer test, which would actually be pretty good. Special summon. We maybe won't be able to use that this turn because going into like the Link 1 guys is not really going to be happening probably. At least not for like, this is more for like a comeback play, because you can't use the ones as Link materials the turn that they're summoned. So he's got a Howl getting some stuff. So what does he have for levels? He has a 5, a 2, and something. So yeah, let's just Kaiju right away, because I don't want him to do like anything sneaky, like do like a formula or whatever. Yeah, formula synchron, and then go into like a Black Wing Dragon or something, or Black Rose Dragon. Yes, we'll use the search, go into a copy buckle, summon our breaker bunkle, special socket roll, this is actually just the perfect hand for how you want to see your Appliancers. You want 2 of the breaker, and then like 1 of each of the copy and the socket. So this is actually really good. I can't believe that we got this 2 duels in a row. This is really nice. So we'll activate, copy our socket roll's name. Alright, that goes through. And then we can special a socket from the deck. Go into our Celtipus, and we want to make sure that we send our breaker bunkle right away, just in case there's like a destroyed by a card effect thing going on or anything. Oh yeah, and then we get to activate our electrolytical world, which we might as well add another of our socket roll for next turn. So that's actually really good too. We'll special summon. We'll summon out the laundry, and then probably the elephant. Laundry we want straight below, and then the elephant we want to from the left. Waiting on our opponent to respond. If this card is added to special summon, I don't think our opponent really has any effects on field. So we'll go into the vacuum font, link away. Gosh, and then, I mean, we really don't need to use vacuum font's effect. So I think we'll just wait on it. Yeah, we might wait. Well, actually, I wouldn't mind destroying our opponent's big defense guy, so we will wait. We'll just can we destroy a card? Ooh, okay. Effective. I don't get how that would go off. Oh, if this card is co-linked. Okay. And then oh, you can use, okay, so its other effect is not dependent on whether or not it's co-linked or not. So could I, now that I have effect veiler? No, I couldn't. Okay, so we'll go to just the battle phase, and then we'll have our laundry dragon attack. Okay, what's this guy doing? Ooh, he can synchro summon right now or something. Target non-tune in your graveyard, special summon it, and then he can summon. When this card's summoned, okay, can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects, and you take no damage. That's fine. So we will attack the kaiju with our laundry. No, we don't want to move because we want this to be co-linked. So if this co-linked battles an opponent's monster, banish it. Or if this monster that's not co-linked, oh yeah, destroy that opponent's monster. Yeah, so we do want to move this. So we'll move laundry over here, and then we'll attack. No, we don't want to chain that. And then we will use Laundry Dragon's effect, which will, yes. Okay, so, and then activate Celtipus. What's the, if an Appliancer monster is not co-linked, is destroyed by battle or card effect, yes, we get to draw a card. I forgot about that one. There's just so many effects. And then we would, I think we can get over, or your battling monster gains attack equal to the number of co-linked monsters. Okay, no, we can't get over anything else, so we will go to main phase 2. Oh, time's up. Who the heck does the time limit? I lose to the time limit almost as much as I do to regular people. Did our opponent just go and then pass? We will activate our Upstart Goblin. And then, ooh, nice. Ooh, that's really good. We'll normal summon our Copy Bockle. And then we can activate our Machine Duplication right away. We also have a Pot of Avarice, which is going to be really stanky for this turn. That's going to be really, really awesome. We have the Appliancer Reuse as well. This is going to be really, really nuts. The reuse does kind of hurt our avarice a little bit because the monster ends up actually going back into the deck instead of into the graveyard. But we do have our parallel exceed, which will help fill up our graveyard. So we'll get out the exceed, use exceed's effect, and then we'll get out another one onto the field. And then with that, we can special summon out the code breaker combo. So we'll special out, where is he? Code breaker virus swordsman. So we'll take him and go right there. Now that he's co-linked, we can activate his effect in order to special summon Codebreaker 0 Day to a zone that a link monster points to. So that's where our Celtipus comes in. From there, we can special out our Berserker, and then when he's special summoned, if co-linked, you can special summon up to 2 from your hand. So we need to make sure that he stays co-linked. So we go here, and then he summons to zones that link monsters point to, so yes, we'll use his effect again, and then Codebreaker 0 Day, and then the Virus Berserker, they can go to their new zones. So yeah, this engine works absolutely perfectly in here. Like, it's so darn good. We can then pick up Access Code Talker. We might as well, just because he'll have like the most attack. So we'll go in there with our Access Code Talker, use his effect, which will then boost him up by an extra 3,000 because we used a link 3 for his summon. And then we can take still our Copy Bockle and then go into our Dryer Drake. I believe Dryer Drake is going to be the best one to go into, just so we can possibly finish off our opponent. We'll also activate the Pot of Avarice here, which we will take both of the parallel exceeds, put them both back into the deck, and the Copy Bockles, I believe. So all 3 copy... No, we'll leave 1 Copy Bockle. Nope, actually we'll just do all 3 of the Copy Bockles. Yes, that'll be what we want. What am I missing here? There we go. So that's 5. We'll just send all of them back. We have the Appliancer reuse for another time, so we actually can use the socket roll now, and so we'll just special summon that. And then actually there's really no point in actually doing that, but that's fine. We'll just get going on into our battle phase because I don't want to run out of time again. Access code, and then so with the Dryer Drake, during the battle phase of this co-link card, you can switch locations of 2 Appliancers in your main monster zones, including this card. Once per turn, if this card is not co-linked, target... Oh, no. Chain another card. No, I don't think so. Oh, shoot. The time! I forgot about the time! Battle. Attack. No, 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 no. End phase. Woo! Oh, wow, we survived. Okay. Okay. Put a longer time limit on here. That is not enough time. I'm trying to combo. I'm Yu-Gi-Oh-ing. This is not the most optimal board that we could have set up, but, I mean, when your opponent has like a 30-second time limit, what's a man to do? It was probably like the standard 3-minute time limit, but it's like when I'm talking to you guys at home, there's just like not enough time. Okay, so this guy's running the ice barriers, and to be honest, I'm not really sure how the new ice barrier stuff works. This combo that we have in the hand is actually really, really good because when our opponent does go off and probably is going to get rid of our socket roll here on the field, then next turn we can just bring it back with the Appliancer reuse, activate machine duplication, which will get us all 3 copies of our socket roll, and then if our opponent has anything else, we can just use our kaiju to tribute it. go into Laundry Dragon, and actually our opponent has exactly 2,700 attack in with Laundry Dragon. We really don't even need Machine Duplication. We just attack in once with the Laundry Dragon and we win. Did our opponent just go end phase? Oh no, battle phase. Okay. Yeah, how'd that work out for you, Taco? Huh, not very good. No one ever reads Celtipus. It's so funny. Ah, it does that. Yes, it does. Okay, so we are going first. And how is our hand? Our hand isn't horrible, so we can normal summon out our 4-mud skipper. Wait! Oh. Yes. Okay, so we'll activate 4-mud skipper's effect. I thought that I had screwed something up. I thought you had to activate his effect in the hand. So we're going to reveal our Laundry Dragon. So now his name works as Laundry Dragon as long as we... oh, shoot. Oh, no, no, that's still not really going to work that well. Yeah, we'll just go into, like, we kind of just have to go into a Laundry Dragon, and then that's going to be our end thing. Yeah, so 4-mud skipper can add a Parallel Exceed to our hand. We already have one in hand, so that's kind of suboptimal. Really, 4-mud skipper only works like really good if you have like a copy buckle or the other one, socket roll. So right now we just have to go into the end phase, and then our next turn is when we can actually possibly start doing some stuff. So it's really vital actually to get to your appliancers as soon as possible. So the one good thing, though, is that if our opponent does just battle right into our Laundry Dragon, then we would be able to destroy that and then inflict damage to our opponent equal to the life points. So that would actually be pretty hilarious if we can do that. We have the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, which is going to really help next turn. Hopefully, as long as our opponent doesn't get out some sort of way to negate it. It would actually be really cool if Interrupted Kaiju Slumber was called, or it should be like Uninterrupted Kaiju Slumber, and then like your opponent can't respond to it. That would actually be pretty cool. During your main phase, banish this from the graveyard and then add a Kaiju from deck to hand. That's actually super duper good. Okay, battle phase, is he just going to attack it? This guy really needs to read the cards. If your Appliancer monster battles, I really want his card to get destroyed. So yes, we'll use the effect of Laundry. Yeah, like I'm still fine with that. Okay. No! No, that's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, whatever. We'll activate Slumber. Okay, so I want this one. Okay, I was afraid that I was going to do this and then give this to the opponent. Oh boy, okay. So the opponent's coming in with Geomancer of the Ice Barrier. Discarding, and then... Oh, okay. That's kind of weird. Is he just making it so that my light monster cannot attack it? Yep, I guess so. Alright, now we can do some things and some stuff. Alright, so we'll go with Electrolytical World, which will add us Copy Buckle or Socket Roll. It really doesn't matter. We might as well just do Socket Roll. Then, with that, we can actually activate Kaiju Slumber, pick up another Kaiju. Ooh, does he have the Ash? Or does he have to respond? Okay. So we will pick up Gamma Seal, or we'll pick up this one. So now we can let's summon a Breaker Bunkle. Special Socket Roll. Okay, what's our opponent waiting on here? They have some sort of a quick effect that they seem to be able to activate. I should maybe investigate this. So what's in our opponent's graveyard? Anything that seems to be a quick effect? I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what he's got. So I don't know what it would be. Whatever would be in his hand. We'll go ahead and take these two, go into our Celtipus. Yes, we will activate Parallel Exceed. Activate his effect, yes. The only thing is that we can't special summon another. Oh, if you link summon an yeah, we can activate that. Yeah, so now we can add another Appliancer. Or no. You link summon an Appliancer, add an Appliancer from graveyard to hand, yeah. I thought it was deck to hand. Right. Okay, so we will go with Parallel Exceed. Maybe we'll even put it in attack mode because we don't really have anything to link off into. Okay, we haven't done the Code Breaker thing yet, so let's actually take these guys and do the whole Code Breaker shenanigan. Yes, we'll do that effect. Go into 0 Day. Ooh, there's the Effect Veiler. That's what it was. That's what he had the whole time. Okay, so with the Effect Veiler, we can still go into Access Code. Let's do that. So these two guys can go for Access Code. Activate his effect for the Link 2. Activate his effect. Get rid of this guy. He's pretty useless to us, and we'll get rid of this card. And we don't have anything else that we can summon, so we'll just go Battle Phase and attack for 43. I'm assuming with how his deck goes, he can probably combo. We haven't really seen anything crazy come from this guy, which is weird. Like, he's got a Synchro deck, but I mean, have we even really seen him? I thought he Synchroed once. I don't know. Doesn't seem that fantastical. Dragon Phantasme. So we actually do have a couple attributes. We've got another dark for this next turn, and then we have a water with our Laundry Dragon. I really like that the Laundry Dragon is a water type. That just makes sense. No matter what I do, I'm gonna get Kaiju'd. Yeah, that's true. He knows that I got a Kaiju, so that's fair. So okay, well, we'll I think we're actually doing pretty darn good with the Appliancers. Okay. So we'll try. Do we have an opponent? Okay, we're going paper as usual. Always go paper when you're playing Appliancers. Ooh, okay. Tough bargain, but he's probably going to make himself go first. Yes, so we like going second anyways. So he's going to set a few Crispy Boys, 3 Crispy Boys, and that's going to be it. Okay, so we have pretty good cards. Okay, so he's playing Paleo. How many cards does he have? Does he have a 60 card deck? Holy crap. Okay, so we'll activate activate that effect. Yes, pick up socket roll. And then normal summon socket. And then special copy buckle. He will then copy the identity of our socket. Then the socket will special summon another socket, which is all we need. All you really need for our combo is 3 monsters. So we will go on into our Celtipus. Take these guys for Celtipus. Oh wait, no, we actually need 4 cards. Electrolytical World. Oh yeah, now we can. So yeah, this is still fine. We can add a socket roll, and then we never used socket rolls special summon effect. We can also use Parallel Exceed, which we might as well do. Parallel Exceed will hopefully get us to Access Code Talker, which will then allow us to hopefully pop some of that back row. Okay, so opponent's going to Eternal Chaos. Target face a monster your opponent controls. Also for the rest of his turn. Okay, so he just special summons. Send from deck to graveyard. I don't get it. What does this do? Target a face a monster your opponent controls. Send a light monster from your deck to your graveyard whose attack is less than or equal, and then for the rest of his turn, you can only activate 1 monster affecting the graveyard. Okay, so just Foolish Burials. So he just wanted to send that back jack. So, okay, so we are going to. How about what's our opponent doing here? Okay, so we will go ahead and special out the Codebreaker Gentleman. So we'll summon him, activate his effect. Yes. Threatening Roar, so we cannot attack for this turn. Well, now that our opponent has shown off all of his trap cards, we have no reason to destroy that. So, but it seems like he's probably unaffected by other monsters' effects. This guy is at least. And then this card is unaffected by monster effects. So, we are going to have a tough time maybe getting around that. But we'll go into this guy, which gives us a free summon. So, we put him there. Then we can use his effect to summon both of the Code Breakers back from the graveyard. He's actually a really, really nice little combo engine. So we'll pick up these 2 guys. We'll put you over here. And then, actually, if I were to... Oh no, if I were to move any of this any other way on the board, it wouldn't matter. But to get rid of one of these guys, we could technically do Underworld Goddess. I'm thinking that doesn't sound like a horrible idea. So we can take 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Oh, no. Oh, no, but is it already making me do it? Well, does this stop? Yeah, that'll stop his graveyard effects anyways, so that's actually still not a horrible idea. We can summon off the socket roll, which will be good. We'll get the socket off, and then go into our... realistically, we could do Laundry Dragon, but I think we'll probably just take the Vacuole Font, because Vacuole is always good. And then Copy Buckle, we've already used him. We can't declare an attack, so we will just end phase. I'm actually still really liking where we're sitting. This isn't horrible. Our opponent really showed his hand off with that Threatening Roar. Otherwise, I would have probably just gone right into Access Code Talker and tried to pop it. So I don't really know why he showed that off so early. Okay, so what does he have for levels? He's got 2, 2, 2, so we go into a 6 or a 4. What's he thinking? Really good thing, though, is that the fact that I've got Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, she's going to be able to negate a graveyard effect, so this is actually not going to be too horrible. So, this card's unaffected by monster effects. Banish it when it leaves the field. So, yeah, all of the Paleos are going to banish themselves. Does he have any more? Nope, he's got none others, but he's got the Backjack, which I believe has a graveyard effect. Okay, so he's going into the Paleo XZ. Unaffected by monster effects. You can activate Paleo trap cards from hand. Detach material, add a Paleo trap card from your deck to your hand. Okay, and then he's going to get Dino Miscus. Target a face-up card on the field, discard, and then banish it. Okay, so he's going to banish something. Probably just going to get rid of the Closed World. Underworld Goddess. Not a bad move. Pretty good. We don't have a Breaker Bunkle in the graveyard, which is unfortunate. So, okay, so he gets rid of that. And then he pitched another Olenoides. So we've got to keep that in mind. But we still have the Vacuolfont and Celtipus co-linked, which is fine. Gives us a little bit of control. We still have a decent board state. So I'm not totally thinking we're in a bad position. Okay, so the opponent's going Plague Spreader Zombie, which I was hoping we'd have the Underworld Goddess on the field for that, but he's going for it, which means that he could still do a level 4 Synchro. Oh. This card battle an opponent's monster. Return the opponent's monster from the field to the hand. Yes, we will actually move it so that we go to this zone. And then that means that we'll be able to draw a card. So, yes, we get to draw a card because it was not co-linked. Called by the Grave could be helpful. So, I mean... Okay, well, now that he did that, we're definitely going to go Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. That's for sure. Yep. So, sorry about this, but... Ooh, what do we want to do? Backjack? Nope. Monster's no longer in the graveyard anyways, so it doesn't matter. Okay, till the end phase. Face up level 3. Lower monsters cannot be destroyed by your... Okay, that's fine. Is it my turn? Can I do things yet, sir? Well, no, what does that do? If either player sets a spell or trap, was in your graveyard, place this in your pendulum zone. I don't care. You can do that. Alright, so Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Finally, we can activate it and get rid of that AA Zeus because we don't like him. He's a mean card. He does a lot of bad things and he hurts people. We will take our Thunder King and then he can get Gamma Seal. From there, we can activate our Electro-Lyrical World, which will then add a... what do we want to add? Generally, we'd want a Soccer Roll, but we only have one. We'll take a Breaker Bunkle. We'll actually summon, or we'll use Appliancer Reuse. get back one of our socket rolls, which is going to end up going back into the deck once it leaves the field. But we still have one in the deck, so we can use our copy bockle, activate its effect to copy the name and special summon itself. And then we'll be able to we'll be able to copy that, and then we can summon another socket roll from the deck. So this will actually be really good. Oh, select a zone? Yeah. It wasn't highlighting anything. Okay. Just so that it stops prompting me to activate this, I'm just going to set this because it's getting really annoying. Oh, it never asked us. You can banish this from graveyard, target an Appliancer. You control special summon a monster with the same name from your hand or graveyard. Never asked me to use socket rolls effect, but we can still use copy bockle, special summon this socket roll, and then we should be able to summon the other one. Unless I just like skipped over it if it asked me earlier. I never saw, but we will special summon in defense, and now we have 4 Appliancers, so we're looking pretty spiffy actually. So we will summon this out with these 2 guys. Now we'll actually be comboing off over here. So with the Electro-Lyrical World, we can actually add a card to hand. We might as well add another copy of Copy Bockle. Or we can actually add let's add the Vacuole Font back to the extra deck. That sounds good. We will then special summon either the Vacuole Font or the Dryer Drake. With this, we can destroy a card. Do we have a card that we really need to destroy? No. I think we'll actually go with the Dryer Drake. So we'll send this for Dryer. Get out our Laundry as well. So we'll special summon. Go into the Laundry with this. Boom. Have we normal summoned? Yes, we have. Oh, no, we haven't. So we'll go to Battle Phase anyways. And then we will just have our Kaiju attack over his Kaiju. Would we like to activate that effect? No. No. Okay, so then our Celtopus will not have any attack points, but it's just asking him to activate his trap card, which won't do anything. No, we still don't want to activate any effects. And then we will wait, no. I said no. Dang it. They weren't supposed to switch yet, but whatever. So no, we don't want to use that. So our opponent would have lost an extra 2,500 life points, but I misclicked there. Nope, we still don't want to use that effect. I mean, actually, we could. How about we'll do that, and then yes, we will use that effect. So we will actually move. We'll keep that unco-linked, but we'll move this over to this zone. And then during the main phase 2, we'll be able to do some shenanigans. So we will go into the main phase 2. And then, well, you know, we could get out another card, but I mean, Kappa, what does Kappa do when it's not co-linked? Tribute this. Special summon level 4 lower Appliancer from the graveyard. So, and then it has to be co-linked to do anything else. So we'll just end phase. I think we're sitting fine. I'd rather have the Breaker Bunkle in hand. That way we can negate an attack. How many Paleos? Oh, he does have a couple Paleos in the grave. So that's actually pretty important. What did he just do? Does he have a raw sphere mode? Oh! Oh! Sphere mode and phase. Nice. Wow, and we got Is this our third field spell? Right on. So with that, we will pick up. Yes. Pick up copy. Yeah, let's pick up a copy, I guess. Normal summon our breaker. Special our copy. The only reason why I want copy is because he also has the graveyard effect where we can get another on the field. So we'll copy that card's name, summon himself to the field, and then we just need to figure out how we can actually do some damage to our opponent. So we can special summon oh boy. Why don't we... Let's just go for a Nightmare Unicorn with these guys. And then we can go into Access Code Talker, which will take our opponent to almost lethal life points. So, Access Code... And then with him, we'll be able to... Yeah. Okay, we'll go... Yeah, your card doesn't... Oh, but then he gets... Yeah, then he gets to get a Paleo. Oh, but I'm still in the main phase, huh? Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So, I'll use his effect, get rid of his... Pendulum card. Okay, and then I can't use his effect for anything else. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. So we will proceed to end phase, I'm assuming. Oh, we could use Interrupted Kaiju Slumber to add a Kaiju. Oh, and then we could just get rid of the Kaiju. So let's special summon this to our opponent's side of the field. Activate Access Code Talker's effect once again to banish the Dryer Drake. Actually, we should have banished Laundry because we have another copy of Laundry in the extra, but I'm assuming we won't need the Dryer Drake after this. So we'll go to battle phase, leave our opponent with 600 life points, and then we'll be good to go to proceed. Alright, end phase, and pass to the opponent. We have a Called by the Grave. Okay, so our opponent did surrender. So, alright, well, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's stream. That was actually a lot of fun, way more fun than I remember having with this deck originally. So, I'll get over back to the deck here so you guys can check it out. I think I'm going to actually just go film my deck profile because I'm not really sure if there's anything that I'd really like to change. The deck seemed like it performed actually really, really well, especially just, I mean, for a casual deck, it did really well. We didn't really lose many duels in the casual scene. And then whenever we bumped up to like the competitive, then we started kind of struggling. But yeah, overall, the deck performed really, really well. I like it. It's actually pretty fun, way more fun than I remember it being. So thank you guys so much for watching today's stream, or if you guys are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to follow and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and we will catch you guys next time. Twitch, I'm trying to stream every Wednesday, and I upload at least 2 times a week over on YouTube. So thank you guys so much again for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out.